Well, it's quiet right now on our tower camera. We're not seeing fog. We're not seeing rainfall, but all of that is just a couple hours away. It's starting to push closer our way. We will have to deal with another soggy day for Monday. It was nice to get the break for Sunday. We had that fog that developed in that early morning hour, but if you slept in, you hardly even noticed it. Here's the next wave of soggy weather that's going to be coming in. The clouds have already started to roll in. You can see the rain that's over in Oklahoma and Kansas. This is trying to break up. It's trying to fall apart before it reaches us. It just fully won't do that. Most of these showers that are over in Kansas, this has done a better job of falling apart. It's what's consistent over in Oklahoma. This has mostly stayed intact. So I think areas closer to the state line will pick up more rain tonight than areas further off into the north. Let's talk about the whole system as a whole, because this is rain chances for Monday, the start of the day Tuesday, and then once we push this out, cold weather moves back in. We have what we call a mid-latitude cyclone. Look at the comma shape on this. It goes up and over with the moisture, and the reason why it's making that is right here is where we have a low pressure system. That's where that's nestled in. A cold front is stirring up most of this activity, and we even have storms and tornado chances way down to the south. Not for us. I don't think we get storms. I don't think we get tornadoes, but for tomorrow, I'm definitely keeping an eye over Texas, Louisiana, southern Arkansas for a chance of some tornadoes that could spin up. For us, just some showers that are going to be on and off throughout the day for Monday. This is how it looks on Futurecast. The rain that's over in Oklahoma and Kansas gets our way once we get past midnight. I'm expecting it to be heavier further down into the south, very light north of I-44. And then on and off showers for most of the day on Monday. And I think the best chance to see them be on rather than off is once we get into the afternoon. And even this could come with some rumbles of thunder and lightning. I'm not expecting severe weather for Monday, just an opportunity to have a little bit heavier downpours in some locations. But generally, most places are going to be shooting for about ½ an inch of rainfall. The wet weather lingers for the start of the day Tuesday. It becomes a question of how quickly can we push out the soggy weather. And honestly, I'm kind of rooting for it to stay, because once we get rid of all the clouds, cold starts to march back in. Here's the potential. I think this model, I want to say before you look at the numbers, I think this model is underdoing how much rain is going to come in. But most locations, probably ¼ to ½ an inch of rainfall, and areas further down into the south are going to be closer to the bullseye of this storm. If anyone picks up 1 inch of rain, that's probably where it's going to be occurring at. Temperatures for tonight, the clouds will keep us warm, 48 degrees. That's not too bad for November. Colder weather, though, does start to come in on Monday, and then here's the pattern that we're going to get off. We push that storm system out of here for Tuesday. The major cool down for Thanksgiving is still expected. I think highs are going to be trapped in the 40s for Wednesday, Thursday, and then Black Friday. Maybe just a couple degrees warmer than that, but it's still going to be a cold day. Freezing temperatures will return Tuesday night, and we'll get a couple days with freezing cold. It's been about 2 weeks since we've had a freezing temperature. That is what comes back, and the cold will linger for the rest of November, and the cold is expected to stick around for the start of December. It could provide, once we get into the kind of first half of December, some opportunities of snow, but not expecting anything for this week.
Gross. Yuck.
Cold and
Nasty.
snow and a turkey that's showing his tail feathers at you. That is the definition of gross and nasty.
Shaking your tail feathers, not even on Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness. It's going to get cold.
He's happy because he's one that's not going to get eaten this week. That's why he's celebrating.
He's surviving. Not eating him this time, but you know what? We might have to if it gets a little too cold. All right?
Yeah. Sadly.
Sadly, the cold is coming. We'll bust out our winter coats. Thanks, Matt.